Welcome back to the world's most dangerous podcast, Not So Common NSC. What's up, fellas? Happy
What's
New Year to
good?
you.
What up? What
What
up?
it
Happy
do?
New Year.
2026. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Of the year. First show of the
Let's
year.
leave that 25 in the past.
25.
Definitely.
How was that New Year? Did y'all celebrate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all celebrate? What?
Yeah.
Nah.
Got something to say?
I can't even remember what happened. So yeah.
I would say my experience was probably the worst that I've ever experienced in my life. I think it was up there. It's the top 3. All right, and it was tempting for me to share this because I've been fucked up the last few days because of it. But I'll say this: it started again, and I told the fellas before we went live. Started that morning when I was wiping the dog's paws, and the dog farted in my face. That's what happened. I took that as a sign. Yeah, the dog. Dogs don't got no ass cheeks, but he managed to fart in my damn face.
Yeah, that dog.
All right, so boom, I fast forward. My peoples call me up. They're like, yo, what you doing for New Year's? I'm like, man, I'm going to bed. Fuck New Year's. So I'm thinking nothing of it. So they was kind of like threw some last minute thing together. Hey, we're going to be barbecuing, man. Yeah, just come on out real quick, eat some food, chill. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, man, I'll come out real quick. I ain't gonna, I'll come out, chill for a little bit, take my black ass home because I don't give a damn about New Year's like that. So I go out there, everything cool, normal. So, my man, he got a big yard. So he got the bonfire going, running around on the fire, sitting down, smoking cigars, chilling. So, again, everything's normal, no conversation, full, everything cool, right?
Yeah.
It's Shorty there. It's Shorty got a dog, whatever. Again, I ain't thinking nothing of shit, right? So we're in the lawn. Around the bonfire. All right. So after a while, we talking. It's like, all right, man, let's go. Let's go there and eat, whatever. So I'm the last one to go in. I'm putting my cigar out, whatever. I go in, and everybody on there. They started to eat, gather around. I look down at my J's. I got my brand new J's on. I look down, there's a few leaves on my J's. So I'm like, oh shit, there's some leaves from the yard.
Yeah.
Let me get that shit off. I go to tug on that fucking shoe. It's fucking dog shit on my new J's.
Oh, no.
I stepped in a big pile of dog shit.
Holy hell.
But wait, there's more. So I'm looking down, there's shit on my shoes. So I told my peoples, I was like, oh shit, I done stepped in some dog shit, man. You're like, oh shit, man, you gotta bring that outside, man. I got a hose on the side of the house. You know what I mean? You can just hose them down real quick. So he grabs me, he give me a little ass rag. So I go out there. It's pitch fucking black. Pitch black. I can't see shit. So I cut on my iPhone, cut on my phone. Phone's lit up. All right. So I cut on the hose. So I'm trying to hold the light, hold my shoes up, and hold the hose up at the same time. And it's pitch black. Meanwhile, I don't have any shoes on. So I'm outside with my shoes off, trying to clean the shit off of my J's and pitch black. Right? So I'm by a car. So I'm like, all right, I got to figure out how to hold this light up so I can clean my shit. So I put the phone up on the car. All right, put it on there. So I'm all right. I can see now a little bit. So I'm hosing my shit off, hosing the shit off my car, off my shoes. All right, boom, got it off. Cool. So I took I had to walk the rags all the way to the front of the house to the garbage and throw the shit out.
Yeah.
No shoes on. I ain't put my shoes on yet. I'm walking out damn near barefoot outside. So boom, I get all the way back to the house, and no, it was only on one shoe. It wasn't on both. So I sit on the inside. I'm about to put on my shoe. I'm like, it's still wet. Let me let it dry outside. I was gonna take off my other shoe or whatever, and just go in there, with my socks on. I pull off the other shoe. Why fucking big toe hanging out the front sock? I all the times ago, I didn't realize I had a fucking big asshole on one of my socks. They didn't want to I'm like, all right, I got a one shoe. I put it back on. So I'm in this motherfucker limping because I got one shoe on, one shoe off, getting the food. So I got the food. Food was good as a motherfucker. I'm chilling. All right, fuck it. You know, I started some damn shoe. That's okay. I'm just eat. I'm gonna enjoy this food. Then I'm gonna take my ass home. I was gonna go home right after that. I'm like, I stepped in dog shit. That's my time. So boom, and I'm finished eating. I'm burped, chill, whatever. And didn't realize I left my fucking phone on outside because my people's, I think somebody family had left for a second. They was like, I'll be right back. Turns out that I left my shit on their car. I didn't realize it was still on their car. They done drove off. At this time, I ain't know shit. So boom, I'm like, I'm looking around like, oh shit, hold up. I'm like, did I leave my phone outside? Like, I didn't realize it. So I go outside, pitch black. I can't see shit. So I'm looking around for my phone. And then some of my people I was left in there. I'm like, yo, call my phone, man. Call my phone. So they calling, nothing. I'm walking around like, what the fuck? Somebody took my phone? Why? So I get in touch with my sister. So she like, yo, your phone's still over here. It's down the street. I'm like, down the street? What are you talking about? I'm looking on it. My iPhone right now is down the street. Down the street. I'm looking around like, I had to walk around. I had to walk to the main street. I'm walking up and down the street. Cars flying by back and forth. And it was pitch black. So I'm trying not to get hit while looking for this fucking phone. And then she kept saying, it's by the train tracks. It's up there in front of this tire spot. So I just got in the car and just drove over there. And then that motherfucker was right on the fucking train tracks. Rushed. That shit was in pieces. Phone was in pieces. So I'm like, I'm furious. I got my shit. Looked at my shit. My shit was done. So I'm like, all right, I'm going home for sure. Now, so I went home with a shitty pair of J's and a fucked up phone. And I literally, a few minutes before this cast started, just got everything restored.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm good now. I'm good. Last 2 days have been bang. But I'm good though. I'm glad to be back. You know, gamer addicts, we here. But that's why I said, that's why I always like, let me keep my ass home from now on, because you never know what could happen. I'm just going there to just eat, chill real quick, and come home, and it turned into that. Yeah. Crazy.
I want to know, what was you doing to Koa this year when he said this is the perfect time to get him back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
His face down there.
Real. Probably that time he attacked Koa and Lowe's.
Say what?
Wait, what you do?
Yeah. What'd you say, Pooh?
I ain't gonna talk about that.
He attacked Koa.
All right, one story per cast. This ain't gonna be talking about booty.
Shout out to Jennifer.
But yeah, I had to get that off my chest, man. I was mad as a motherfucker, man, for like days. I was like, because
that's all I can say.
My whole business, everything that I do is literally tied to the phone, from my bank accounts, my credit card accounts, our business invoices, everything was connected to that. My PayPal, my Shopify, all that was connected. So I was shut off for 2 days from that shit. Couldn't do nothing. So yeah, that was a rough New Year's for me. Damn sure was.
Well, hey,
well, how's you guys? How's everything with y'all? Y'all was good? I'm sure y'all didn't experience what I did.
Yeah. No. You should have known it was bad the minute you stepped in that dog boo-boo. No, let me take that back. When Koa farted in your damn face, you should have known it was going to be a bad day.
Bro, I'd have sat it down right then and there.
Or
I didn't know.
Like, nope.
Like, I mean,
man.
That was one of Cole homies right there.
That wasn't a sign. It was.
He just said he loved you. That was all.
AJ,
not for nothing.
don't know why he ain't do his usual move to lick it right off the shoe and put it back on. That's what.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he usually do.
I was saving that for you. Bro, you never thought I was able to gather some shit on my shoes, man. So when you free, man, come on through, man. It's on me. Yeah.
How crazy was it to send you out into the pitch black dark to clean your shoe off?
If you're having an event in your yard and you have a dog, make sure you clean the shit off the yard before you have company. Because somebody's gonna step in some shit.
Or let them clean the shit off in your bathroom at least. Damn.
I have not stepped in dog shit in probably like 30 years, man. I totally forgot what that feeling, because dog shit that get in the crevice in your shit.
It's mushy.
Your shoe.
They get right in.
Like you really gotta clean.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't like mud.
Cracks at the bottom of
Yeah.
Right. Like how? Because it's like mud technically. It has it's the same texture, but the shit go deeper than the mud. Because you can just rip mud off. Shit is deeper. It's like right in the seams, all that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta take the napkin and get between the seams of it. All that shit without breaking the napkin and getting all over your fingers.
Right.
Oh my God. Anybody ever got dog poop on their fingers before?
Dog.
I have. You gonna want to chop your fingers off. I was like, oh my God, I had all over my fingers.
That did happen when I was picking up the shit in the bag, and the bag had a hole in it. And you try to shit up, it'd be like,
yes. When your fingers go through the bag and then make a mistake and touch the shit. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No dogs.
That was my shitty New Year's experience. That's what that was.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all ever do New Year's resolution? Do y'all believe in stuff like that?
No.
Not anymore.
Not really.
Not anymore?
No.
Why wait till New Year's to start some shit? Start now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with Boo on that one.
You gotta wait
till New Year's.
The way I feel about it,
who really sticks to it?
huh?
Who really sticks to it? Like after,
you can start it right in there the minute that you say it. Like, say for example, you want to stop smoking. Oh, for New Year's, I'm gonna stop smoking. You could do it right then and there if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you could fail New Year's ain't whatever month you in. I said, yeah. I mean, you're right. I believe it like this. I said, you're right. You can't start anything whenever you want to. There is no certain date you have to start or end, right?
Yeah.
But I also tell people, if this is the stuff that gets you involved, or you really believe in, New Year's, then lean into it. But create that habit of motivation. You know what I'm saying? Create the habit. There's nothing wrong with saying, yeah, I got New Year's resolution. Do it, but lean all the way into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that'd be the thing. I think people be so focused on starting it that they end up not doing it, because I agree. They're like, all right, I'm on this first day and and then the day happened and they just like, not yet. We gonna do it next week, and then it turned to next week. It turned to next week. Then you don't do shit. It kind of reminds me of the fitness centers right now. I'm sure they're packed right now because everybody there working out. And by February, March, it's gonna be back empty like it was before. You know what I mean? So everybody just, it's like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So I look at it that way, because I'm like, okay, everybody. I would say weight loss is probably one of the main New Year's resolutions with most people. So the gym memberships are going to go through the roof. So you go there, you ain't gonna be good on no machines because everybody there working out. And then you be like, all right, I'll give it a few months. And then you go back and maybe March, late February, it's back the same way it was before the New Year started. So it's, I mean, I feel whatever you want to believe in, you have that right. But I'm being realistic about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think most people drop their resolutions because they want instant gratification, right? Yeah. Especially like with something like weight loss. You know what I'm saying? Weight loss, you want to lose all that weight within a week or two. You might not even see that many results. People get discouraged, they give up, they don't realize how much of a life change it is. So,
Nah, you're right. They want to lose that weight in a week.
Exactly.
yeah.
You got to change.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, you
And
got
I
to
don't
change a lot.
understand that.
And then what people don't understand too is that when they talk about losing weight, they want to look like a certain thing, like a certain fitness model, a certain actress. But that takes more than just not eating. That takes reshaping your body.
Exactly.
It takes surgery.
I just don't eat and I lose the weight. I can look like this person. Like, no, you
but
can't.
all that fat is going to sag on you now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That Ozempic out here killing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that ain't even for weight loss, is it? It's for diabetes, right? Ain't even for weight loss.
Yeah,
They just say you may lose weight, but I don't think that medication is intended for just weight loss. I think the primary thing is diabetes or something like that, right?
I heard
I'm not sure exactly.
But I will tell you one thing I did do. I did do give up alcohol for the month of January.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's
I think
that's all about.
You seen that post I sent you, right?
What?
About the alcohol sales getting lower?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I believe it because people. First of all, a lot of people smoking more weed than anything.
Surely is.
And plus, I mean, people, even other people who've been drinking, I think, are getting tired of it right now.
It's old.
I think it's getting old. You feel like it's more low frequency than anything.
Me personally. I think alcohol do more harm to you than marijuana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does way more harm to you, and then there's more abuse, I should say, with someone being drunk. You know what I'm trying to say? Like coming home, doing all that stupid stuff.
Yeah.
When they're drunk. When you smoke marijuana, you're not going to do all that. You know what I mean?
You're more happy. It's
you're
like
happy.
when you drink alcohol, you're more
you're going to be relaxed. You're going to be a lot more relaxed.
Nobody fighting when you high.
Yeah, that's probably why they made it illegal for so long. Like, nah, we don't want these people happy. Yeah, we got to get them addicted to the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like cigarettes. You know what I mean? Cigarettes does a lot of harm to you. But that junk is legal.
Yo, cigarettes. A coworker of mine mentioned cigarettes. We looked up what it was for a pack of cigarettes. Yo, it's literally like $20-something for a pack of cigarettes. Like if you are still smoking for a pack, a single pack is over $20. And if you still smoking cigarettes, boy, you have a half bitch.
Yeah.
I remember it was like $3, $4. I remember that.
Yeah.
Damn, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20.
I'm glad I ain't with all that. I smoke like call it a day.
And those prices, man, you might as well switch to marijuana because damn.
The thing about smoking marijuana, there are still companies that could still judge you for that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I don't think they should, honestly. As long as you ain't doing like some coke and crack and heroin and all that stuff. Like marijuana to me is, it's nothing. It's not really going to do no harm to you.
I think the problem with marijuana though is people get so desensitized to the marijuana that they'll come to work high, or they'll come to work smelling like marijuana. Like if you walk in the room, right?
But why not implement like how they do alcohol when you go to, say for example, factory work? You go inside of the factory drunk, smelling like alcohol, or just smelling like alcohol. You got to go. You got to go home. I'm not about to have you operate the machines and you reek of alcohol. You drunk at work.
Well, the kind of thing with that is for alcohol to linger on you, you have to just have consumed it. Yeah. You can smoke marijuana, a while ago. Yesterday, your clothes still smell like it.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing with smoking. I don't understand. Like, I understand. Like, why don't you have like a tire that you can smoke in, so you ain't walk around all day with the same coat that you smell like marijuana.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a problem at my job. People come in, Their clothes smell like it. Everything smells like it. Like they've been hotboxing a blunt. Like
right before
why you don't just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just now the whole area smell like marijuana.
Exactly.
Oh,
so why not? But why not treat marijuana the same way as alcohol? Don't come to work smelling like marijuana, and don't be high when you up in here.
And you tell them that, and it's just like, but it's so normalized. I mean, we can go into the whole hiring thing, but I
completely understand what you're talking about. Yeah, completely.
Does your spot does it drug test for that anymore?
Nah. Since New York legalized it, they just had a policy of don't come to work under the influence of anything.
Yeah. So kind of like alcohol. Like if you come, you can't come to work drunk, anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if we suspect you, we'll send you to get tested at home. But getting tested, I mean, it doesn't get probably not for the marijuana not to get tested, but
the other thing too that you got to think about, there's so many different forms of marijuana intake. And you just ate some cookies and you fucking
exactly. Exactly.
But, but alcohol, you don't really do that. Really, you gonna
you gonna smell like it. Like you can also vape. They got vape pens where you don't even smell like marijuana. It don't smell like nothing.
Exactly.
You got gummies. Gummies look like some normal ass candy. You ain't.
Well, I would say not enough people are investing in those non-aroma things because they just going old fashioned. They old fashioned with theirs.
Yeah. It plays around it, you know what I'm saying? But
just gotta be smart, man.
Exactly.
You can't do it at work. Don't be doing that shit.
Don't get too bugged out at work because you done smoke so much that you bugged out.
Can you imagine how happy people would be at work though?
How happy people be at work?
Like, man, shoot.
What'd you say?
Happy environment.
That's what I'm saying. Like being at work high, but don't get super high.
Just a little bug.
Yeah. You be good. You have a good old shift. On your lunch break, go out there and hit a couple a little bit. You come back inside.
I mean, I can't lie. I've actually smoked on the job before. Like yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna say specify, but yeah, I had a nice little system going. I'll put it that way. And a few of the staff was there. Everybody was kind of on the same page, so it's a lot easier to do that. You know what I mean? And at the same time, work got done. Don't get me wrong, work got done. Yeah. We made sure of that before anything. So it was never an issue where things got fucked up or anything like that. Nah, we was everything. We ran a tight ship. Put it that way.
Yeah, I work with people that's been smoking weed and on cocaine, and I never had. Honestly, you could tell, but I didn't have no issues with them. It's the people be on pills and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to work with this dude who. I swear he'd be alert, everything normal. He'd go take like a quick 5-10 minute break. He said I'm about to go out to my car, and he will come back zooted like he'd be slumped. Like I'm like, yo, what is he taking? What is he taking in that short of time? Got him so throw like.
Oh, that's
so it's not alcohol. Like I don't know what he was on. He come back slurring like, yo, bro, you gotta go.
Like, he probably was on some X or something.
I don't know what he was on. It was fast acting though.
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to work with a guy like that. He'd be on his lunch breaks, come back drunk and coked up.
Now, if y'all think about it, what do you think primarily would be the reason? Is it for an escape because they don't want to be there, or it's kind of like, hey,
absolutely.
I don't want to be here, so I have to, if I'm this way, I'll be a little bit more comfortable working, even though I don't want to be here. So let me do something.
Honestly, I think it's both. I think it's a habit, and I think it's because they don't want to be there at work.
So they need something to keep them mellow, so to speak.
And it's just they're addicted. They're addicted,
Yeah.
It's some people
that's what I said. It's like they do it every day. And then, they at work and it's like, shit, I really don't want to be here. So I might as well get high as a bitch and just stay in my own zone.
You
You know what? It's crazy you say that. Do y'all think marijuana is addictive?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
To a certain extent, I think it is.
I believe it is. And like I said,
man, you know me, bro. You know I got like 30 plus years in the game, man. And
right.
I have not. What I would say is and this is me personally. I have been able to stop whenever I wanted to. Like honestly, I have not smoked a blunt in months.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I think the last time I smoked was when y'all was here. When y'all came to North Carolina, that's the last time I smoked. Yeah. And I'm good. I'm not like scratching my neck, like
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not doing none of that. It's
but that's like saying every drug that actually is addictive. People are like that because some people just stop cigarettes whenever they want to. Some people can't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you're right. You're right.
Drug.
You're right.
Yeah. I think people have their own. I think what he's saying is people have their own thing that they get addicted to. It could be weed, not your thing. It could be this other thing, alcohol, or it could be cocaine. You know, it could be.
I've seen people that was
very sugar. Sugar is on that same level.
And I think when I look at addiction, I mean like you would do anything for it. Like I when I look at it like that, I look at like, okay, if you're addicted to something, you would do the extreme just to get it.
Yeah.
Like
I look at addiction differently.
Yeah.
Huh?
I look at addiction differently, right? Because like you're saying, like is addiction for me is so I think of it is if you don't have it, your whole mood, your ability to function is is hindered, whether that's a little bit or a lot.
I can understand that.
So like a heroin addict, they fucked up because they body going through withdrawal. So their ability to function is off. But maybe a weed person, maybe they might be a little moody. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying, something like that.
Right. Like I don't see anybody, breaking into somebody's house to get some weed or
no,
get some weed.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They install car radios to get the weed.
Right. So I mean,
did you see Jennifer's comment? I want to meet. I actually have to see this dude because every time it's something big that we talk about, Jennifer be like, "Well, that ex-husband."
You see that, right?
Wait a minute.
I don't even see it.
It ain't on yours.
Jennifer
said the ex-husband is a 24/7 weed smoker. I know a lot of people that smoke weed. The issue I always had is he would be too high to want to do anything else, and I completely know people like that.
Yeah. I know people like that too.
Yeah.
Well, I would say, would anybody know a destructive weed smoker? Like every time they smoke weed, they're about to do something stupid or do something crazy.
No, I never seen one that's like that.
Right. You'll never see it. You'll see a lazy weed smoker. Like she's describing, so like he's lazy as fuck because he's too high. Yeah. So I can see that you be lazy as fuck and you just laying around not doing shit with your life and you smoke too much. I can see that.
Everything goes in slow motion.
Yeah.
I think weed is an ambition killer, but it ain't doing much.
Yeah, you ain't about to go, I don't think you're gonna smoke weed and go shoot up the club. You gonna fall asleep. You gonna fall asleep in the
The only thing you gonna do is go through the dang on refrigerator looking for some food.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was gonna shoot the club, but man, now I'm gonna make me a sandwich, man.
That's it.
Instead of going fucking somebody else, you be like, oh, you go fuck this food up.
Have you ever taken Adderall?
Sleep. You be so high that you be chilling, and then next minute you knock the fuck out, sleep.
Right.
Right. That's like weed. Hasn't they used it for medical? It's like medical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Years. Yeah. They still labeled it as a drug, even though they've been using it for years for medicinal
that's
purposes.
What I'm saying.
Right.
So like, some people use it just to go to sleep. Some people use it just so they can be
hungry.
able to eat. Yeah,
so you get hungry if you got like
because they got glaucoma and all this different type of stuff.
Exactly. Is that,
you know
is marijuana the only like drug that really comes from the planet?
The plant?
No, cocaine, leaves.
Like
cocaine come from the planet now.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't into drugs too much, so.
And
yeah. Now, is the cocaine? Is it all right? Of course, the plant is the original form, but isn't it mixed into something else that kind of
to make it
kind of enhances the potency of it, or really classifies the drugs as the things that are mixed in with it to, you know, for it's in brick form and then it's transported.
Hey, he ain't saying he know how to do it. He just
what that comedian say?
We don't need to go.
What the comedian say? You know, you got a little baking soda, some meat. You know, I don't know the recipe, but you know,
I know it's a lot more to it. I don't think you could just go get a plant and and get high off the coca leaf and anything like that. Of course, there's more to it. It's mixed in with it.
What I do know is like there were tribes that in the areas where they originally the leaves grow, and they would grab the leaf off the plant and chew it. And it has like a numbing effect. It has like a little bit of something going on, but yes, they doing something else to it when they bring it.
They used to actually put that in Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah,
that's what was told. That's what I know. Like back in the day, they added it to Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I need my Coke. I need my Coca-Cola.
People were snorting Coke, open up the bottle and snort it through their nose. Yeah, drink it through their nose.
Moke, did you see Jennifer's post? Can you see her?
She said,
yes. She said he was destructive.
He wouldn't shoot anybody, but he would get violent with me on multiple occasions. So, in my opinion, it can make someone destructive. I think that's just him. He just.
I believe that was.
I believe that was him.
Yeah. Now, did you throw a pan at him first? Did you hit him up? Get your lazy ass up, stop smoking.
Hey, I got something to bring. I got something to ask y'all. Did y'all see the New Year's Eve kiss and Scott Van Pelt reaction?
How dare you speak?
I seen his reaction because the comedian was like, he almost lost his job. I said, y'all seen that video? Y'all seen it? Yeah.
I didn't see it.
He did clean that up real nice because he was about to say what? Yeah.
He forgot where he was and became a real person. And then
Scott Van Pelt, that's the ESPN dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was he kissing? He was kissing somebody?
No, he wasn't kissing. No. Who you the only person in the world who wouldn't see this video?
I didn't. My phone was broke, man.
Yeah, your phone was broke.
I forgot.
I just got it back a few minutes ago. I did not see it.
Who was like,
I think it was in Times Square.
Yeah, it was Times Square.
The ball drop. You know, they showed the New Year's kiss. Yeah. It was tradition to kiss on New Year's. It was 2 men that was. That's what they showed on TV.
Yeah, he was like, "What? I mean, there's love in the air."
Wow, that's pretty bold right there, man. That's pretty bold.
So you think they showed that on purpose?
Hell yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. They're getting ready to buy Venezuela, so yeah.
They're trying to normalize. They're trying to normalize that, man.
Yeah. Even like
to the point where you be out at
like it's been around for so many years. You know what I mean? It's been TV shows like that. Like the other day, who sent the Bert and Ernie and Pregnancy Gay Duo and all that stuff?
Arthur now, the principal. The principals, he's a part of the community.
Yes, exactly.
You hear about that?
I know y'all seen Stranger Things. Y'all see Stranger Things?
Yeah.
No, but I know what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Do you think as the world as just society we should be over that by now?
Absolutely, I think.
I don't think it's that.
I mean,
like,
I think it's way normalized already.
I never had a problem with it. It just kind of it's weird how how things are, you know, becoming more public, but I never had an issue with it. It's just kind of weird how
you trying to
the
like
way you see it, like in commercials that you would normally see, you would never see it at. You're seeing it in things you would never normally see it in, and it's almost like, okay, I have nothing against it, but this is new to me. I'm like, accepting it is a little bit challenging because I'm like, what the. You know, my kids, you know, my daughter, you know, I don't know how she would take that.
But right there, I hear that a lot. Everybody always say, my kid. If you're trying to normalize it, what's the problem?
I said, I wouldn't try and normalize it. I'm just saying, me growing up as a kid, I never watched anything where there was two dudes kissing.
True, yes,
true. So that's why I said it's new to me. And I'm like, well, damn.
Wait, did he say yes you did?
You said yes you did.
He said that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nah, I never.
So you never seen any of those Wesley Snipes movies when he had to dress up as a woman?
What are you talking about, man? I'm talking about commercial shit like that.
Oh, you talking about something like that? I was talking about like
I'm
shows.
Talking like you when you're growing up as a kid and you seeing, you know, I've never seen no shit like that enough to be like, you know, I'm looking at it and I'm curious or, you know, nothing like that. So it's weird for me being a parent. It's weird for me to actually see that. Like, damn, I never seen this as a kid, but you know, what is my daughter thinking about this?
They're blowing it up too much. It's like it's over with. Like
right, it's just almost feels forced. It's forced. Like
yes.
It is forced.
You keep pushing it. Like it's over with, man.
Jennifer just made a good point.
It's much more bigger things that's out there besides guys kissing. Ooh, wow, that's what how I believe in that. It's like if that's what they want to do, that's them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. That's them. I have nothing against that.
No, I think one thing I might have had somewhat of I'm gonna say an issue with, but you know, just kind of weird about that is kind of letting a child pick their gender. You know what I mean? I think that was that's where it kind of threw me off, you know, to agree, because I'm like, since when has that been a thing either? Like, when I was a kid, nobody ever said, yeah, if you want to be a girl, you know, you could be a girl if you want. Like, huh? That's like, weird.
They literally made D Wade's son like famous for that. Like, why? Yeah. Cool. That's you. But trying to make him like a almost like a political stand. You know, kind of a face of a movement. You're doing too much.
Jennifer's point is a good one too. But as far as like a lot of this stuff, like I'm desensitized to it to the point where I see it and I know what's going on. I saw the Times Square thing as more of a distraction. It is pushed. Yes. It is pushed. And it's intentionally pushed because there's still people who are outraged by it. And when you have other things that you want people to focus on this. Don't look at this over here. Focus on this right here. It's a good distraction. It's good. It's gonna be the next trending topic. So people ain't paying attention to what's going on over here because pretty sure you know us.
If people will open their eyes, there is much more behind the scenes besides two dudes kissing at the ball drop.
Yeah.
Like to her point, when she said the same thing when they first put an interracial couple on TV or a biracial kid, the reason people get upset about it ain't because they actually have an issue with it. People don't like to be forced to have, forced on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they had the Colin Kaepernick, or any sort of black issue, they put on equality on a basketball shirt, so they put in racism in the end zone. And people who probably ain't on that racial stuff anyway, they're like, man, they just throwing this in my face right now. Yeah. And it's like, I ain't got nothing to do with that, but they keep forcing it on me. And now that's when I have the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like throwing it at me.
Do you think that? Do you think like it's a almost like a change because even like they're pushing the WNBA on a lot of stuff. Like they're pushing it like everything WNBA and they're so and I feel like it's so much masculinity. There's no more like that feminine energy anymore. Like you know what I mean? I feel like that's starting to change. That soft touch, that nurturing touch. Like I feel like it's so much masculine women. And like it's changing. Like it's different.
What have they been telling the WNBA to do though? They literally have been telling the WNBA to literally be more masculine. Like they tell the women,
that's what they told
y'all need to dunk more. No, in so many words. It's like you guys need to dunk more. You need to make the game more exciting. The men do this, the men do that. So when that evolution of their game comes, it's going to be a more masculine game. They're going to be dunking and doing all the crazy wild stuff because that's what's going to elevate their market.
I think I seen the first fight in the WNBA, like not too long ago online.
Yeah,
like,
it was the first fight in the WNBA.
Yeah, like,
and that's what I'm telling you, man.
And I know you seen that clip of Brittany Griner talking about, nah, don't, I'm Pops. Call me Pops. You're in the WNBA. You are in the WNBA, sir.
Yeah. You said you're in the WNBA.
Yeah, I mean, but.
But yeah, I think that's what it mostly is like, we can let you do whatever you're gonna do. As a society, we should be over it by now. That's just they exist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For millions of you or for however long humans been on Earth, they are. I think it's just the forcing of it is what I think.
I'll put it like this, right? You ever I know we don't really listen to the radio much anymore, but you ever listen to the radio and you hear a song that you don't really like, but then they play it so much that you didn't find yourself singing along to it? That's what's happening. It's the same thing.
Thank you. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
So they want to play it so much that it's a random
just keep on you to now you on board. You heard it so much. Now you on board with it. So.
And then, like, you could tell, like, even like back then, before they was even doing it, people were cool with it. Cause you remember the movie. I'm gonna be dated on this. You're gonna see my age. Low Down Dirty Shame.
Oh yes. Yeah.
You remember that character? People laughed at that. They didn't be like, I'm walking out. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah.
Right. Nobody ever like when people talk about that movie, they'll be like, oh, I couldn't watch that because no, people laughed at that character. People embraced that character. You know what I mean? Like that
but look, okay.
So
I'm saying thing in Living Color.
Hold on, it's going
right. The character in Living Color.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Troy.
Yeah.
So I forget what is Shanae? No, not Shanae. Martin. Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda. Right. Yes.
Wanda. Yes. Like so, these characters they've been mainstream for a while, but when it was comedy, that's packaged in a certain way. They're not packaging comedy no more, right? You will see a Stevie Love scene. And it'd be two guys, and you're like, whoa, that's different. Like, that's not.
Yeah, now you're doing that. Like,
right.
I get what you're saying, because, like, on Empire, like, I don't know if you ever seen the show Empire.
I didn't watch that show.
I did.
Right. I'm just saying, they had a scene. My wife loved that show, so I was there, too. So, there was a scene where the son was.
The middle son.
The middle son was getting some some knowledge from another guy. Do you ever see that?
Yeah.
No, that's the one.
That was the most uncomfortable situation for me I think I've ever been in, just because it was just so out of the blue.
I was never. That's why I said it comes natural. Like, what the hell? Right, I'm like, all right.
Dang.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah,
I think I kind of started falling back from that show when I started seeing more of that.
Yeah,
my thing is I'm not against it, but again, it seemed like they'll push those type of scenes in there when it's not even necessary. So that's when it's kind of like, dang, is this scene even called for, but it's kind of like you know,
right? Because they're using the same scenes that they would use for like a man and a woman, like when it's a guy and a guy, like you throw the stuff off the table. You know how they clear the table and you do that with it, like, and he throws you off. Like it'd be like, oh, I'm not used to it yet. Like
But in reality, whether it's heterosex or homosex, there's no need for it in any movie, really. Like the movie can still have a plot, and there's no need for it really in any movie.
Yeah. But sex sells, man. Sex sells. It will for timeless. It's timeless. It's gonna sell forever. And the more society changes, the more it's gonna get just thrown in there for whatever reason.
Right. Every action hero gotta, he gotta show his that strength of a man. Like he can't be blowing stuff up without swinging a woman somewhere. You know what I mean? Like you gotta
let me ask, how did you feel when they brought up that they were beginning to make a Green Lantern that was like that?
Oh, I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
You heard about it, Poop? When they was trying to make a Green Lantern that
oh yeah,
he was gay, yeah.
Why Green? I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I forgot how long ago it was.
You know what movie comes to mind too? And again, like Pookie said, this is gonna probably make it sounds a little dated. Y'all remember the movie Demolition Man?
Yes, all day.
All right. Do y'all remember the society that was taking place? The whole layout of their city, how the men were, like the men were like feminized, like. Somebody get punched in the face and they're running away like, oh my God. Yeah. It was like, and I think about that and I'm like, is that what society is trying to get turned into? It just seems like, because it seems like the feminine man seems to be more, I wouldn't say accepted, but it seems to be more broadcasted out there. Like it's like it's something that's like they're trying to normalize that I see that's normal.
Have you noticed the attack on masculinity? Have you noticed the attack on it?
Right. The attack, in the way that I seen it, is when you look at movies now, the women are the ones saving the day and the men are staying with the kids like, oh, your mother will be here soon. And you remember that movie when I think it was Gabrielle Union, when her husband came, he got beat up on the porch. And he had to go out there and handle business, but
what?
I ain't hear that, bro.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that movie, man. I think we seen it in theaters. Yeah, her husband called himself coming back to save the day, and he got beat up. And then she was the one that saved the day, and he came all the way there to save them, and he got beat up. Man.
They did something like that on Family Guy, bro.
Man. But it be these 110-pound women beating up these 200-pound soldiers and stuff like that. Like, that's not reality.
But there was a real. Did y'all see the clip on the internet that's been going around of this guy with his lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some dude starts attacking her. He is standing there watching it.
Get out of here, for real.
Like, you seen it, right? And it was other bystanders that came and helped her.
Yeah.
While he was still kind of like, he was just panicking, right?
He was just standing there.
Just kind of standing around like he didn't know what to do. He was stuck.
That would be the day I walked away from him. Like, nah. Why am I fighting and you just standing there?
Right, and that's so a lot of people, and that brought up the conversation again of a masculine man or a person interpreted more masculine would have protected her.
Yeah, all day.
But at the same time, for the past whatever, well, I won't say team, but the past few years, it's been toxic masculinity. It's too toxic. Men are toxic. This is toxic. That's the toxic trait. That's a toxic.
Now where does that term come from? Like that term seemed like it was created out of nowhere. Toxic masculinity.
It was
like
made up. It was made up.
Yeah.
I forget some dude made it up. It's not even really a real thing.
Right.
But it caught on. It caught on and
Yeah.
improving.
They were making up words like that for along with that. Like, you ever heard of mansplaining and stuff like that?
Man,
Yeah.
Huh?
You want to say that again?
Mansplaining.
Man swinging.
No.
Mansplaining. Yeah.
You said man swinging, bro. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. But
AJ, how did you lean in and still didn't hear? How did you lean in and still didn't hear?
Yo, I swear to God, I ain't hear none of that, bro. It sounded like you said man swinging. Hold on. I had to do like that for a little bit so I could hear.
Stop sign.
Stop sign. Touching my car.
Did y'all see the what's going on with Venezuela that just happened?
Oh my Lord. Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
My phone's been off, so I've been disconnected from the world.
I was up at while it was happening.
So the what happened was I think it was overnight. This what we doing this?
Yeah, it was like 2 in the morning. Yo, it was like 2 in the morning. My phone went off like when it was happening. It was like I was like looking. It was like this just happened. Like
United States went into Venezuela. You know, the military went in. They ended up not kidnapping, but I guess what they call it, arrest or whatever of the president and the wife.
You can call it an arrest. You can call it an arrest.
They supposedly took him and his wife, and they're taking over. Pretty much, they're Venezuela gonna be under U.S. control.
You can go arrest somebody in their own country. You can do that
when the State Department labels them a terrorist. You can.
Exactly.
So they stopped recognizing him years ago as the president of Venezuela. So apparently this dude is very, corrupt. That's why you see all these Venezuelans that are under asylum in the United States. They're rejoicing about this. You know what I'm saying? I work with a bunch of them. And apparently this guy has been in 2019 he was executing like thousands of people just under because they were just how you can protest. Well, if you were protesting, he'd take you and kill you with no due process, no nothing. Apparently they were accusing him for the drug trafficking over here. So it was just a bunch of stuff that he was doing like as a dictator. They labeled him as a dictator.
They say he used to be a bus driver.
I read that too.
You did that? Bus driver.
Yeah, he went from bus driver to dictator.
Running Venezuela.
Dropping the kids off.
Humble beginnings.
But yeah, so it's a lot of stuff about to go down. Of course, Venezuela is the largest what?
Oil.
Yes.
They got that oil.
So would you have oil?
Let me ask you this. So what exactly does that mean for us directly here?
That we're taking control of that oil?
Oh, I'm talking about everything, the whole picture of the cause and effect.
That's what the cause and effect is?
Okay, so it's not going to affect the drug trade, right? When they said that they were narco terrorists bringing over all these illegal drugs, it's not going to stop that.
Yeah.
The oil, we're not going to benefit from it. We're not going to see our gas prices lower. We're not going to see anything happen for us on that front.
Go ahead.
We are likely to see an escalation of war or potential war.
Okay.
And that's what's going to come of that. Because if everybody isn't understanding, war is an economic stimulator.
Mm-hmm.
And we need some economic stimulus right now. Mm-hmm. So, I think everybody is.
So do you think that the American people here should be concerned about their safety?
America has been very fortunate to keep all the war out there. The war over there. We fighting over there. I think if things escalate with China, who is aligned with Venezuela, we will definitely see war over here.
Yeah.
I think that's when they'll start checking out.
It's like what we also talked about in the chat, you know, like how the way we are with Taiwan when China was trying to take Taiwan and all that different type of stuff. What we say, we're gonna beat your ass. You know what I mean? That's just in the short term.
Yeah.
And now we just did all that in Venezuela. How you think China gonna feel?
Yeah. So I won't step out there completely, but I haven't heard China be like, yo, if y'all do this to Venezuela, we coming for you. Exactly. But they might have that energy because they were their oil supply. That's their oil supply. Yeah. So that's they might have that energy like, yo, just took that oil from us. Like, we need that.
Like, I don't think this is just me. I don't think they're going to directly try to attack America at all. I think they would try to do a tit for tat type ordeal. You know what I'm trying to say? Like with Taiwan, just to do a tit for tat because of all.
Well, they already they're positioning to go into Taiwan. Like they positioning, like they're not even really hiding it. They doing their thing to get ready to gear up and make it happen.
Now, with all this going on, do I see it leading down to us going to a war? Most definitely. I can see that. I ain't saying it's going to be like anytime soon, but we definitely going to end up leading down that way if it keeps going the way that it's going. You know what I mean?
So I agree with you. When have we not known war? You know, say how old are you? How old am I?
Yeah,
I agree.
Wars go back to before our parents is even thought of, and what was always over, like what Troy said, it was always over like money, power, all that different.
It's always money and power. It does boil down to money and power because the economic transition that's about to happen, right? So if you look back through history, the world reserve currency has, England had it. They had a downfall in their economy. We took over. We reached our peak, and we've been on a downfall. They're saying China is next. Mm-hmm. Wars happen in that transition.
So should somebody be looking to move to China when it does take effect? Like, would that be the
nah? So no, because if you look at the position England took or UK took after they lost position, their country didn't go into complete ruin, right? So. It's just you're just not the economic top dog no more. You don't have the empire. You're not controlling the empire anymore. That's really what it is. Mm-hmm. America has the empire right now. Whether the masses really see it or not, we that defense budget that we spend trillions of dollars on, that some of that goes into, all of our places.
Do you think China is a growing empire?
Say what?
A growing empire.
Who's a growing empire?
China.
Oh yeah, China is growing because what they did with BRICS, they started basically an allegiance with a bunch of countries and an economic structure. Mm-hmm. They moved into Africa. In Africa, we all know Africa is rich in resources. Mm-hmm. They started building economically in Africa, getting them people on their side. We will, you know what I'm saying? So they've been doing what they do in a way that is pretty much un-American, right? Because America is kind of like, if you can't partner with us on our terms, we'll come take it from you. And they're like, So but they like, come with the winning team. Get definitely down with Death Row. You tired of producing dancing in your videos? Being on your hooks, come down with Death Row. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So basically, with that, they're hoarding a lot of gold right now, and they're trying to back their currency with gold. They're creating a decentralized gold system where not all the gold is right here. Like it's just a way to have their money backed by gold and it be secure in there. while America is thought to be trying to transition into a digital currency. So traditionally, gold-backed dollars or gold-backed money has been king. Right? It's when you see a country grow off of a gold-backed currency, when they drop off the gold-backed currency, then you can mark the time where they're going to start their peak and then their decline. You can start mapping it from there because that's what America basically did under Nixon. They got off the gold standard, went to the GDP, and we just been making up money since.
Yeah.
Now, what does this do to the Federal Reserve? Because I know the Federal Reserve has a big part of just the world currency as a whole.
The Federal Reserve is in I believe in every country now. I think there were a couple of holdouts, and then when those governments toppled in the Middle East, they because the Middle East, their countries, since they were oil rich, they had their own thing. They didn't need a Federal Reserve. But once we went in and invaded them, one of the first things that was established was Federal Reserve in those countries. So now, every country has a Federal Reserve. They win it. They're a private bank, right?
Now, what was the purpose of what you were talking about before? Would that be the sole purpose is to get rid of the Federal Reserve?
No, they're not getting rid of the Federal Reserve.
Oh yeah, I doubt it. But, I noticed a lot. Yeah, they got a lot of power behind what they got going right now. But I'm saying
those people that pull strings.
Yeah, they're trying to kind of come together to kind of battle or basically compete with the Federal Reserve. That's what kind of look like it appears to be because they.
So the Federal Reserve is America's version, but so really they're called central banks. Central banks are in every country. That's what I mean. Central banks are in every country.
Yeah.
Central banks are owned by all the same people.
Yeah, super bank.
Right.
So central banks pretty much control the money supply and all that stuff for a country. They've established themselves everywhere. So the central bank in another country might be called something different, but it's the same entity.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not battling each other. Two countries can go to war with each other. The central bank will fund it all, and they'll just you both will be all in debt to me.
Right.
Yeah.
The winner and the loser owe us both.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah. So
it's crazy. Back when Dwight Eisenhower was leaving office, he was like beware of the military-industrial complex, and he started giving these reasons he could use it, for these wars and money making and all this stuff. And you know what they heard? Ching ching. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they heard.
We've been in wars ever since.
And that's really what got Kennedy killed too. He was trying to dismantle all that stuff.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, bro. Nah, you overstep. Yeah.
Fucking with the church's money, you got to go.
Yeah. If you were ever trying to remove the power of a central bank or talking about removing power of a central bank, you up out of there.
Yeah, I heard. So I think it was either AJ or Pookie was talking yesterday, and you were saying how they trying to, I guess, break United States run one side of the world, and and China runs another side. You saying something like that?
The United States trying to run their own hemisphere.
Yeah, I was reading something like kind of like today about the resources. Like on one side, America's going to control this, and that, and then they touched on that a little bit, and I was like that is going to be a crazy shift in life.
That's
yeah,
that's what. Oh, go ahead, Troy. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. See what you're saying.
It's going to be like Last Airbender. Everybody's got the Fire Nation here, the Airbender here.
Last Airbender.
It's going to be
Badlands. You ever seen Badlands?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Badlands. Badlands was like
it's gonna be everybody gonna be their own world, their own, part of their
own color.
But that doesn't that's not gonna bring like peace or tranquility because resources are still not equally distributed. So even if you control your region I control my region. You have a resource that I need.
Exactly.
So if we don't come up with a system or understanding of exchange to trade or buy or something that resource, then there's going to be conflict because if you're not going to give it to me, I got to come take it.
Take it. I'm taking it. Right?
Yeah. So
what'd you say?
Interesting.
Yeah. You know, and I don't know how true it was, you know, but from what I was seeing upon this, you know how they show like a guy that shows actual news clippings of what's going on and highlight stuff and showing what is being said of the situation that's going on. And, you know, Trump made a statement of Europe is going to be obsolete in 20 years. And I was like, dang, over this because of everybody's trying to only run their own region. You know, America's trying to make everything Americanized, like American vehicles, fruits, and all that different type of stuff going to be grown here in America, clothes, all that different type of stuff is going to be in America. You know, to me, I can see it. I can see that it's going to cost a lot. That's how I see it, is price is going to start going up. And just like what Pookie was talking about, 50% might end up going homeless over this whole situation. You know what I mean? So this whole situation is crazy. Him trying to possibly thinking about pulling away from NATO. I don't know if
that's by 2030. That's by 2030, and this is starting this year of what they're implementing. And by 2030, man, game over, man.
You know, that's crazy. 60%. That's crazy. It's crazy because these relationships are what kept the peace, right? Money is globally, it's money over everything, for real, right? So if we are economic partners and we making money together, I'm less likely to come and try and blow your country up. And that's no benefit to me. And all these partnerships they make and all this is all right. We all get money, we all eating type thing. That's what kept peace. Because if you look into world history, like you were saying earlier, war is history, and war is you got something I want. I'm stronger than you. I'm gonna come take it. And that's what has held that off.
Yep.
If they want to talk about pulling out of NATO and no partnership here, and that's going to leave a lot of countries out there to be like defend for themselves, and
is that what he was trying to do in Black Panther?
Pretty much.
Well,
you know, when they're trying to like kind of shield themselves off, kind of separate themselves from like.
Oh yeah. That vibranium, that technology and stuff.
But in Wakanda, they were able to be self-sustained. However, the way we are right now, we are not able to be self-sustained. Like you said, it's going to get real expensive to make everything in America, unless you're going to start making wages at $2.50, right? Because we're used to cheap goods. We're used to buying cheap goods. When I go to a store, I'm not looking to pay $200, $300, $400 for a regular pair of jeans.
Oh, matter of fact, let me ask you this. So do you think there's a civilization behind the ice wall that's almost like that self-sustaining?
I didn't hear about that.
Something like that? Just like I was talking about how like in Black Panther, how Wakanda was shielding themselves off, like, hey, we're separate from everybody else. How like all of the treaties, nations agree upon not allowing anybody to go beyond a certain point of the ice wall.
So in that, I know what you're getting at. But I don't know if that would be because there's a civilization there, or is there just some sort of activity going on there?
It's like almost like how Wakanda was shielded from something. Like there was a force that will kind of keep everything separate from us. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like there's something. What do you believe is beyond that point?
What do I think is a thing in Africa?
Hey, what are we talking about here?
I think it might be a new
I got lost with
So,
what are we talking
about? Hey, so in the South Pole, you can't visit the South Pole without government clearance.
Exactly.
And all the countries of the world have agreed to not go into the claimed territory in the South Pole. You can have explorations, you can have like a little explorations or whatever down there, but you can't claim land down there. You can't all that stuff.
Past a certain point.
Yeah, and your citizens can't visit there and all that stuff all willy nilly. Like you can't hop in a boat. And you can't go buy a boat and be like, "Oh, my boat can make it to there," and I'm gonna go there. You can't do none of that.
What do you believe the secret is?
Oh, my bad. I was my bad. I was still thought we was on the world.
I'm sorry, man.
That's what. Like, my bad. I didn't hear it.
Do you think it's stuff that's over there that can reshape? I don't know. Right. You know, me and Pookie is a big believer in the big reset.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something, Pookie, real quick? Can I? This is good because I always wanted to do this. Because when y'all first got on the podcast, everybody just started talking, so nobody kind of knew who y'all were. Y'all just, this is y'all thing. Like I know Pookie, AJ, this is y'all thing. So yeah, y'all what like this is what y'all good at. This is y'all talking about like stuff like Ice Wall and stuff. So
conspiracies,
like conspiracy stuff. And so you saying there's a I think I heard of the Ice Wall and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, like Troy said, there's a point where you're not allowed. You're stuck behind something where like you try to hit the exit and you got a bouncer like, nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it's like all around. Where does the Ice Wall stop?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's almost like you're in this, boom, you're stuck in this kind of cup and not allowed to know what's outside that.
Mm-hmm.
In this bowl, but there's more to life beyond what they're allowing you to see. Like, that's why I said, like, are we being experimented on and real civilization is outside the Ice Wall? We're like, man, we thought we was the real stuff.
Nope.
What made you come to that conclusion?
Well, I'm just saying, like, with all this war, like all this stuff, it's so scripted of everything. It's like the larger Truman Show of everything, and everything is so organized. How I always say in certain episodes that we do, why do I have the same upbringing as someone trillions of miles away from me? I'm in New York. Someone in Florida still had the same upbringing. They still watch the same movies, eat the same foods, eat the same.
That's because that's what if you're from urban areas, you're black. You're black from urban area and all that stuff. And any state there is, I have homeboys that's from Florida. I got homeboys that's from Georgia. You know what I mean? I got homeboys everywhere, but they all grew up in the hood. That's because we all got the same agenda.
You're gonna have your greens. You're gonna have your mashed potatoes.
It's cultural migration.
There's only a certain amount of food out there. We all gonna probably eat the same thing.
Nah, but
it's also, huh? Go ahead, Troy.
It's just cultural. So when we spread out, we travel, right? So if we were in one place all at one time, we picked up our cultural things, and then we spread out.
You're telling me
those cultural things still kind of stay with it. There might be some variances, but those cultural things still gonna be there. Our fried chicken, like I tell you,
from like slavery. You know what I mean? After slavery,
right? And it's all seemed like it's from slavery, but it's like literally the same thing from like everything that they're showing us in movies, like from Boys in the Hood to Menace in Society, and and all of these type of Belly, and it's feeding us of how we should be living, like that hood life, the struggle life, and
it's definitely glorifying it. It's glorifying it. Yeah.
Like, but and it's a distraction, is what I'm saying. And what are we truly being distracted from? Like, and I think it's something beyond. Like, no one knows what's beyond that wall.
Like I definitely believe that there is a knowledge
Kung Fu movie.
that is out there, that is known. Huh?
I said your Kung Fu movie right now.
Yeah, you did hit the Kung Fu.
Oh,
He said Kung Fu movie.
I do believe that there.
Yeah, keep going.
I do believe there is a knowledge out there, right, that is being withheld from everybody. Like what the true function of the pyramids was.
Yeah.
It was not burial chambers. You're not gonna convince me of that.
Right.
Exactly.
Just stuff like that, right? Because that knowledge would disrupt the global system that has been built.
I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. That's why I brought it up, because of like you were talking about with the Federal Reserves and all this, like powers that be that controls everything.
Yes.
I really feel like it's something like way deeper than what we can imagine. Because even like with space, it's not what we think it is.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know nothing. There's nothing that we know. So we're in this little island of a bowl and just get whatever they want. It's like like pyramid.
Like I always thought about, like, how come y'all discovered space, like all these different planets in the space and all this different type of stuff, but y'all ain't discovered shit in the water, in the ocean.
Because they want you to know it's the same thing. It's one and the same.
It's
you
one.
Know what I mean?
So you want to know what's really crazy about the space exploration though? Is the way they find the planet, right? So they'll see a star that's literally a zillion miles away, and then they'll watch that star for a while, and it'll dim. The light will dim. So they're saying, okay, there must be a planet that revolves around that star, right? So then they start doing calculations on some math, and they be like, all right, well, we think that object is this big, is this far from that star, is doing, and from the light shifts and all that stuff that come off of it, we can tell that its atmosphere gives off this. So we think that this planet is, you heard they say Earth-like planets?
Yeah.
That's what they leave, because it has a certain light signature that comes off of it.
Exactly. But now you see what. Right, but now you get my point of why I was kind of bringing that up, like, because it literally feels that way. Like, everything that they're telling us is like, okay, let's see how they react when we kind of throw this in their society. Almost like ants in a little farm, like the ant farm, you just test this stuff out, and it almost feels that way, man.
And to me, I don't only look at it as Black society. I look at it as like everyone. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like they throw that wrench into everyone. Like, what happened if, Caucasians do this? Let's see how the Black people will feel about that. You know what I mean? And the Hispanic people, let's see if we do this, how would they feel if we do that? You know what I mean? I just feel like they do all that on purpose. What Pookie said, we an experiment. Huh?
Yeah. I say, look, as far as that goes, like, I don't know nothing about the ice wall and all that, but I do know that that's true. That they will throw experiments out there in society and just to see what happens. You know,
they tell you that in movies. They literally tell you that in movies. That's how we do
Popeye's chicken sandwich. Y'all remember the Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Yeah. He was selling that junk on Amazon and all that junk. How you gonna sell a sandwich online?
Lives.
Those people waiting outside for hours in line for a sandwich.
People fought over that sandwich, bro.
That chicken sandwich is out already. That's the thing about it. Chicken sandwich always been there.
Yes, that right there, that sounds like an experiment to me. The way it was, because the way people are acting, it's kind of like.
What happened last year for Starbucks for Christmas? Everybody's sitting there waiting for that stupid little teddy bear that holds the Starbucks cup. And when you fill it up and like he's drinking out the Starbucks, who cares? I can go get that from the dollar store and paint Starbucks on the dang on the thing. Right. Who cares about that?
So
I'm so worried about it.
I will say this, well, for 100% certainty, psychologically, they've run enough experiments on humanity to know exactly what makes us tick. There's no question about it. If you take Psych 101 and they telling you all about those those experiments have been ran and over, and they know it's been hundred. It's been they know. So
like,
anything that they
That's why
like,
they were so. That's why it was so easy for them to implement Christmas and Thanksgiving. All those certain time periods, they need you to move. You know, we need things to go. You know, kind of move at around this time. That's why it's so spread out the way that it is. You know what I mean? Like, so that they can have it right when they need it or want it to move. Like almost an experiment. It's like, yo,
it's just a straight experiment.
just like you was talking about the what's going on with the beyond ice wall and stuff like that. I mean, look what goes on in our own United States. It's like Area 51. They got places in Nevada in the Grand Canyon that we can't go to. You know what I'm saying?
What,
They got
what makes that worse?
we can't go to.
But what makes the ice wall worse? Okay. If somebody slap you in your face and you beefing with them, would you kind of agree with them and partner with them with anything? No. So, but you got an area where everybody's in agreement. It's like, yeah, we gonna work together on this.
Right.
But then fight again over here.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Like it make.
It's that big. To where you willing to be like, yeah, we good on this. We gonna partner together on this, but when we get back over here, we killing each other.
Yeah.
That's
like
I mean that does.
Also, I feel like
what's his name? Vladimir Putin. Y'all motherfuckers is best friends to the motherfucking end. And then now all of a sudden y'all motherfuckers is beefing now.
But you best believe they agree they're gonna partner up on that wall.
Exactly.
My thing is from what I see, I don't believe in they're hiding this and they're hiding that. I believe they're giving us everything. I feel like we gotta decipher what's true and what's not. Because we got an algorithm, right? In our computer and our phone, the internet. If you look at your algorithm is looking up everything you look up. That don't mean that it's good or wrong. They giving us everything, and they saying you look it up and you decide what's right or wrong. But they giving us everything.
You decipher what's real.
What's not. Anything,
bro.
It's universal law. They can't hide nothing, but they can hide it in plain sight. You still have to figure it out.
Exactly. And while you looking up, while you looking up, food or diet or fighting or basketball. They have this stuff over here in another algorithm that you're not even looking at, but it's
like they literally like that can be like to the whole knowledge of existence outside that wall. Like they can literally hide that, letting you know that you are literally a prisoner. You only could get to this place through Poom Poom.
Yeah,
it's the only way you're getting here. So you're coming possibly coming from somewhere outside that wall and doing your time in this prison planet. I'm just throwing out nonsense, but that literally
I get what you said. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, you saying it could be literally anything.
It could be anything on that outside wall.
Like literally be like, you can walk behind that shit and be like, damn. This ain't what I thought it was. Everything just fried up here of what you thought life was. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
Like what is something so deep to where you will partner with your enemy on?
To prevent us from going over there.
Think about
something that's bigger than the both of you.
And the governments are the most self-centered thing I know, and for them to be like, yeah, this bigger than us.
Yeah,
you know how big that must be, and we just like
something serious over there on the other side of that ice wall.
Nobody demands why would we accept secrets?
Exactly.
Like it could really be like, damn, I wish I never knew that.
Well, the alternative to not accepting the secret is death. They I don't think they'll hesitate to off you or right if you start.
It's that deep. It's willing to overpower them and take your life. It's bigger. It's worth taking your life. Like the balance. It's something that deep. You know what I mean?
I think for people not to be so like you said, like if they saw it in like Friday Minds or whatever, I think people have to stay, first of all, off the internet. and start looking for themselves the answer. Because I've seen so much, like, I was talking about the algorithm and stuff like that. You know what I seen today? I heard of the I think we talked about it for the Mandela effect, whatever. Where they say something wasn't always this and all that.
Yeah.
And me, I'm looking at it as this is a internet game. This is literally an internet game. So, and I had on my video, I think it might have been TikTok or Instagram I was on. They was doing the Disney Tinkerbell. You know how she get on that Tinkerbell and she write the star goes around or whatever she does, the magic.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
around Disney.
Tinkerbell was never on the Disney in front of the castle. Tinkerbell's been on since the 50s.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna look at that and said, you know what? I never remember her being on there. Because people will believe anything.
Yeah.
If they believe it strong enough, they gonna say Tinkerbell was never on there. And they do it with so much stuff. And I'm just like, if people just sit down and stop looking for Instagram and TikTok for the answers, I'm pretty sure we'll have some we know.
And go find out the answers
yourself. Yeah, that part. Stop looking for the answers. So I think I have a little opposite. Like, I think you can get on the internet, but you have to be able to decipher. Like, for the average person getting on the internet, they don't really understand what that algorithm is doing to them.
Exactly.
Right.
So I think
what they want. They only allow what they you're allowed to get what they want you to get.
That part. Exactly.
It's so much flowing, but it's so like it's going through that security thing. So that means you're missing so much information of a lot of stuff because they'll be like, I don't want them knowing that. No, give me, that's fine. You know what I mean? They're controlling the information that you're getting.
I don't know. I just believe.
But they're also feeding you. They're feeding you a little of what you give your attention to.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So if you watch cat videos, they're gonna feed you cat videos to no end.
But
right, if you watch,
I'm talking about even like deeper than that. Like, they're giving you those cat videos, but I mean like not real knowledge of what life is, real knowledge of where you actually came from, because you existed. You're like, life just does not exist in the womb. Like, you believe that you didn't come here until you literally had a body, a physical body. When you started life, where were you stationed before you came into this vessel? Is what I mean. That type of knowledge. Not what
if you talking about your spirit, your soul, your non-physical presence.
Right. Yeah. The shit that really matters. You know what I mean? Like, it does not matter what's on the TV or what anything that they're giving us is literally garbage. Religion, all of this stuff that you're feeding me, like, what are you hiding me from? It's almost like when you have that parental control on the TV, like, I don't want them hearing none of that stuff. Of the real truth of existence. Like, I really feel like everybody has a purpose. I'm a true believer that everybody has a purpose. Like, you're not here, and it could be literally anything. You could be a prisoner from your past existence of outside of whatever. You know what I mean? Because but there's a reason why you're here, and I feel like we have the right to know that.
Yeah,
I feel like the best way
played with.
I think the best way for us to get answers is we have to do more looking and seeing and studying versus the answer is this. The answer is this. I think most of us we say forget what they telling us. This is the answer. We gotta say there is no answer right now until we finish our research or whatever we're doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, how can you do research on it when they constantly putting out the fake?
Yeah.
Oh, it's always there. It's always there. We got to stop.
The answer can look on the internet. They're not going to put out everything on the internet.
You got to look at everything.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to give you the truth. They're going to give you a whole bunch of stuff with bits and pieces.
They're not going to give you everything.
I think the truth is always out there.
And that's what we kind of was talking about before about connecting the dots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just because you can't see it, don't mean it's not there.
Yeah, it's almost like a contract where you don't read the fine print, even though the contract saying you're gonna get robbed, but it's written in small letters. You're just looking at the big print. You're not really noticing the small letters that's under it, but they still
That's
have
why I
to.
say
It still
thick
has to be
lines.
present,
Thick
but they
lines.
don't. They can show you it in their own way, but they have to show you. So it's kind of like, all right, you have to put the puzzle together. We don't have to put it together. We'll put it out there, and if you don't see it, you don't see it. But we still got to put it out there. We don't have to put it out there directly to you.
Because I personally believe they do put it right there in front of us, in our faces. It's up to you to decipher it. But what do you think is the way that they're doing it?
Yeah.
That's the mystery.
And that's the whole point of the distractions, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the distractions. The distractions keep your focus off of what is the knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. So, like we were talking about the New Year's Kiss distraction.
That's a distraction.
But they did some other stuff. But I'm pretty sure them gearing up. If somebody moved somewhere or said something about them gearing up to do this bombing, and that information might have come out before they did it, right around that same time.
Yeah.
But it didn't make it nowhere because two guys kissed on New Year's.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's a distraction. That's where people get caught up. They don't have the discernment to be like, that really doesn't matter. It's a distraction. What are they really trying to keep away and not let me see?
Yeah.
Let me
go search for that.
Like I keep saying, like me personally, I believe they put it in movies so that way you could think it's fake.
But
they put it in movies. They put it in movies all the time.
Yeah, they put it in movies all the time, so you can think in your mind that it's fake. Oh, this ain't real. This is a movie. No, they're.
Yeah, you want to know something crazy? It's something small, and it's not even that deep. But earlier today, I was watching a show on Prime. On Prime Movie. While a commercial came on, the commercial for the product came on, and a little in the corner was a thing that added to my Amazon cart. I was like, and I said to my wife, I was like, yo, you remember when in the movie they used to show us commercials on TV where you could buy directly from the commercial?
Yeah.
They doing it.
Yeah.
And I always say that to further the idea that the stuff that they put in movies is really what they progressing towards.
Exactly.
Right. So,
like I always talk about Moonfall. Moonfall, if you haven't seen that yet, it gives you a lot of information on shit. You know what I mean? If you've never seen that movie, I always suggest to watch it. It ain't just about the moon coming down. It was much more bigger than that. Just like Sinners. You know what I mean? They put out a lot of shit out you for you to notice it. But in your mind, you like, this ain't real. This is just a fucking movie. And they want you to think of it. So they can say, like, oh, I told you. It's up to you to decipher.
Is it? That's predictive programming. You know what I mean? Like they tell you in the future, so you create that reality. Once you start having it in your mind, because nothing exists until you think about it. You get what I'm saying? Nothing exists until you think about it. So when they're putting this in your mind and you're actually seeing how it actually can happen, because they just showed you, like, stuff can happen just like this. Yeah. Because if somebody just told you, you can't picture it. But once you see it, it's real now. That really can happen now. That now it exists as a possibility. You know, because everything happens is just like, you know what I mean? You're jumping, conscious is just jumping. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like things get so deep when you really think about, like, actually pay attention and really wake up and stop looking at all the distractions and the basketball games, what LeBron James doing, what the Kardashians doing, you know, all of that. When you actually wake up, you be like, damn, like you really can control your reality of literally everything, because they actually show you it's a reality, but you think it's a game. Like AJ said, man, stuff like that can't happen.
Yeah, it ain't real.
Like for example, that movie Obama made, Leave the World Behind.
Yes.
Yeah. I really didn't see a civil war happening until I seen that movie.
Yeah. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But now it's a reality.
Yep.
Now
that's a good ass movie too.
That movie Red Dawn.
Yep.
Oh, I couldn't see that happening until I seen that movie.
Red Dawn.
Yeah, Civil War. It's like Civil War happening.
Yeah.
In today's world. Like you think about all them rooms.
They had a whole movie called Civil War.
Huh?
Yeah, they did have a movie called Civil War.
Civil War. That was another one.
Right. You see what I mean? That's predictive programming. Yeah. Purge. Remember the Purge election?
Yeah.
I can't see that. If somebody walked up and told me, I'd be like, I can't picture that. But you show it. Oh, damn. Now you connect the dots on it. Now it's a reality.
You can see it happening.
In the game. And that spinning wheel, all those stuff like even in music, it happens in music. Like they talked about the world trades dropping. Is that not predictive programming? They showed movies. They had it in cartoons. They even when Kobe Bryant helicopter crashed, they had it in cartoons.
On The Simpsons.
Yeah, on The Simpsons. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that not predictive programming?
So the only thing they telling you is like we showing you. It's up to you.
A question.
It doesn't exist until you create it.
Do y'all ever see those episodes?
What?
Because every time something happens, they say this is predictive.
No, I seen that Kobe Bryant episode before. I remember that.
Have y'all ever seen those episodes?
I seen the Kobe Bryant one before.
You seen it?
Yeah, I actually seen that one before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's what's thinking about the internet. They will keep.
Now the one with Donald Trump going down the escalator. I've never seen that episode before.
I didn't either. I know what you're talking about too.
That's what I'm saying. They go every time something happens. They always got a Simpsons episode. Like Simpsons only been out so many years.
Yeah. Like
I did see the face chat episodes when they was in the future and Lisa.
I saw the face chat.
Yeah, they talked about face chat. You know what I mean? FaceTime.
The face chat was in the 2000s, wasn't it? That episode was actually 2000 when Facebook was out.
Anybody been able to face chat in 2000?
Right.
What are you talking about when the episode came out?
The episode came out in the 2000s.
Yeah, the episode.
Man, I guess you must have went back in time and went into the 2000s and grabbed your iPhone and FaceTime somebody because that shit wasn't that shit didn't
exist.
The
year 2000.
Because remember, listen.
You said the year 2000. I was like, bro, you must have went back in time or something. Because
you remember on that Usher song, "It's Okay, Girl, I'ma be alright." You remember that video? He first did that when he was doing the video call, and that was before all that. We was all thought that was like the craziest thing ever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, and now it's like, man, that's old news.
Yeah, exactly.
The Jetsons always did it. Jetsons. Remember the cartoon Jetsons?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, anything we have right now, the military has it first. Then we get it.
Exactly. Yeah, most definitely.
Anything we have, it's already out there.
So, most definitely.
I'm about to run up the show, and I'm sorry, man. All that talking I'm doing.
Man, I'm telling you, it ain't the normal military. Should I put it like that?
Open that window because I know it's a lot of carbon dioxide built up in there. So, right that window, let that air out.
You ain't talking with Dukes you took from that dog, bro. We know.
Hey, so I'm gonna preface what I'm about to say.
Somehow I'm gonna get roasted all episode.
What do you think about personal responsibility when it comes to distractions?
What do I think about personal responsibility?
I'm leading somewhere with this. But you were talking about distractions earlier because everybody's not distracted off the kiss, but somebody's distracted off something, right?
Yeah. They have a bunch of stuff to distract us with, right? They have sports, they have drama series, they have the kiss, they fill the world with distractions. So if it's not your cup of tea, you probably won't pay attention to that. So they got this over here for you, right?
Right.
So it's up to. There is a level of personal responsibility to it, right? You have to know, like, this is a distraction for me. If you are a sports fan who shuts down everything when your sports season comes around, you might really want to just tone that down a bit.
Yeah. You got bad distraction. I said you got bad distraction. Listen. You got
listen, you know what I thought they were really gonna do and accomplish? I really thought it was gonna be an alien invasion.
I didn't believe it, bro. I didn't believe it because I don't think a lot of people was gonna believe it.
No. I really thought they were really gonna because you remember they had the Spider-Man and they were really showing you how they can really accomplish that. Because you'd be like, I can't picture that.
Yeah, with the 3A Atlas
holograms.
The projection in the sky. Yep,
I can see that.
Exactly how it's done.
I thought you was talking about like an actual alien invasion. I was like, nah.
No,
Bro.
That's what I thought.
Fake.
I thought you
Right,
was like, oh, he done gone way off right now.
No. I was just talking about how they can show you. They are showing you the that program. Like, I'm gonna put that in your head to let you know how it can be played out and how easily it can be played out. And once you can see that and believe it, like, damn, that actually can happen. It will really happen. And that's why I was like, yo, they're really getting a lot of people. Like, they're actually feeding you all this alien and having the predators coming out. The predator.
Yeah, that was a distraction.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, I think all forms
was a distraction.
If you think about it, I think all forms of entertainment are a distraction because it's like us as human beings, it's almost like an addiction. Like, we're addicted to things that keep our attention, good or bad.
Yeah.
It has to be something that gives us something to, I don't know, root for, believe in, something like that. I think that comes down to programming, like bro be talking about, because it gets to a point where you need that.
And it's tied to your emotions of what you feel of, like, when you're scared and when you're happy, you're feeling warm, and when you're feeling, watching certain things, and it's tied to that. And that's why I said, and it's exactly what you're talking about.
Well, y'all tied into what y'all just said right there. Both of y'all
that is responsibility.
Like where I was going with that's why I brought in personal responsibility, kind of based on that. Because have y'all heard? Did y'all hear about the African Ebo Noah?
I ain't never heard that, bro.
So this guy,
is that Ebola cousin?
So this guy in Africa, he's building arcs. He built some arcs, right? And he told people December 25th there's going to be a great flood. So he got people to donate, money to that. Right?
I thought that was fake. I didn't know that was real.
Build these arcs. So December 25th came. They like, where the water at? We done donated our money to you. You gonna save us and save the animals? He pulled up in a $90,000 Mercedes. Now they beat him up, takes him around, tying him, whooping him with stuff like that because he lied to him.
Yeah,
but you guys chose to give him that money.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
He didn't.
It's your fault.
He said
he didn't hold you captive. None of that.
And I had to look. So I saw it on internet. I had to really do some research to see if this really happened, and it really happened.
Yeah, I thought it was fake. I didn't know it really happened.
They got him locked up right now.
They killed him? Oh
no, they didn't kill him. The police had to come in and save him, but to put him, in jail. But he'll walk around in the potato sack, whatever, that robe or whatever. And have people doing that, donate.
Yeah.
And I'm just, this is the world we live in. To where
people
just
easily fooled, man.
Easily fooled.
Yeah, a lot of lost souls out there. A lot of them. They got no direction.
They get fooled very easily.
And I think that's where the addiction comes at, because people feel empty. They need some purpose. They need something to believe in or to put their self into. And then it's like, oh, this is something that sounds believable. Let me adapt to this. Let me see what's going on. Let me give up all my worldly possessions because this is the way to whatever religion. I would assume it'd be connected to some religion, right? That's how he was able to get these people to do all this.
People going to donate.
It's out the Bible, Noah's Ark. He calls something Ebo Noah.
Yeah.
Just like the folks who was thinking 3A Atlas was a comic coming to get them, and they sold all their worldly possessions and all that stuff.
I was saying the Anunnaki was in the 3-Eye Atlas, and they was coming here to pick us up to go on the mothership.
Right.
Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I don't know what Jennifer talking about. Eyes purple, crying, rocket red, countdown, lift off. What? Socialist.
What?
Social distance. Is that supposed to be something?
Did she send she probably sent like a link or something?
She was typing like she was having a stroke while she was typing. What this?
I know, right? You all right?
Shout out to Cerise. She gonna comment on Facebook talking about stop blaming her dog. When I told her her dog farted in my face, she get on there talking about stop blaming my dog. Yeah. You did it.
Hey, did he look back at you when he did it?
Getting you back. I told him I'm gonna cook something up. He ain't gonna know it coming. He ain't gonna see it coming.
The best thing ever is to get them back. You know how many times now she did it today? She done put it near me twice, and it smelled like greens that's been sitting in the sun for 3 days, mixed with some eggs that was sitting in the sun for 7. And that destroys you, bro. It feels like somebody went pop, 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 right in your nose, your nostrils. You know what I'm saying? So I get her back all the time. I'll stand right in front of her. I'm like, "Hey, baby girl," and I go right in her face.
Oh yeah, I got something cooking. I got something cooking for real. Yeah, don't you know when I got back from the dog shit incident? You know he ran up to me smelling my shoes like. He gonna run to me smelling my shoes and kept following me around and shit. Like, leave me alone. Yeah, I got dog shit on my shoes. Leave me alone. God damn. Yeah, bro. Cuz I heard you talking about algorithm. It's 2026. Everybody watching. We need y'all to hit that like, share, subscribe. We need to get that algorithm going so we can push this message out. You know what I'm saying? Not so common in that seed. We need to do that. 2026. All right. Make this push.
We on our way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our reaction to the preacher. Oh, Pook's alien invasion coming.
Preacher Pook.
Yeah, they coming.
Preacher Pook. Preacher Pook.
Yeah. It was a good episode, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is good. Man. We went for the longest we've ever been.
Yeah.
Almost 2 hours. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's how you cook, man. We cooking, man.
Hey, we back 2026.
But yeah, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Hit that like.
Even if y'all get on the comments and roast my dog story. Tell me if I was wrong for how I'm feeling. Explain or explain any New Year's experiences y'all might have had that was crazy. Because that was crazy. That sounded like something out of a movie.
I would have went home
for real.
That dog dude. I would have cleaned my shoes. I would have been mad.
You gonna know you full of shit.
You said it was your New Jays? You said it was your New Jays? Man, I would have went home, bro. I'd have been so mad, bro.
I couldn't drive home with the shit on my shoes.
Did you see the area?
Bro, I was gonna actually clean it.
Huh?
Did you see the area where you stepped in? Was it like a Jordan print in the boot?
I didn't realize I did it until I was in the house. When I was in the house, that's when I looked down and I thought I stepped on some leaves. So I'm like, oh, why are the leaves stuck on the bottom of my shoe?
No, it's okay. Just knock the leaves off, bro.
You had it all on your head, like,
Nah, I ain't do all that.
Let me ask, was the leaves at the bottom of your feet or was it on the side of your shoe?
Nah, it was on the bottom. But
man, you should know.
The shit was still stuck with the shit had leaves stuck to it, but the leaves stuck out on the side of my shoe.
Hold on. Okay. Let me ask y'all this. Which story was worse? Mookie backside story or Boo shit story? Because we keep getting these now.
Mookie,
backside was worse.
His story talking about you got to.
I was affected days after. He woke up and was good. I got affected days later. And I still got to go back and re-clean the shit off my shoes again. I still got to do it.
Yo, I be feeling bad for you, Boo, man.
You had that dog shit in your hand. He was like, oh,
beyond human size. This dude be like this big, don't it? Like, damn.
Yeah, but Sis got somebody coming to pick that up every week now. Well, yeah, he do drop some
like a link sausage.
Yeah, he dropped some mountains. But yeah. You invite somebody, you gonna have some in the yard. Make sure you clean the yard of dog shit. Somebody gonna step in it.
Clean your dog, dude.
Moral of the story.
Clean your yard.
Got that out. You got that out. We appreciate
it. All right. Nobody want to step on the dude.
All right.
Yeah, my story is far more worse. He went for a routine check. He good.
That wasn't no routine.
Great. It was a great result, right? Mine wasn't no great result. My shit was fucked up for a few days. He went home with a clean asshole and a good result.
What? A clean asshole is crazy.
I had to deal with some shit that wasn't even mine.
That shit.
Right.
I had to deal with some shit that wasn't even mine.
Yeah,
like if I stepped in my own shit, I'm like, well, damn, I stepped in my own shit. I stepped in something else.
And that's how you feel, bro. Like, this ain't even my shit that I'm stepping on. You're like, you get so mad. This ain't even my own dude.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, man.
I remember that time when we was in the middle of moving. I had asked Yolanda, like, hey, you think I can stay at your spot until we able to move into the house that we in now? She was like, yeah, go ahead. So I brought my dog with me, that different type of junk. So I had her trained because she was still a puppy. So I had her train the Duke on the puppy pads. So I was like, all right, cool. So I went over there and decided to pick up her Duke because she had baby Dukes at that time. So I went over there and picked up her Duke with some tissue and I put it in the toilet thinking that shit was going to go down. All of a sudden, the toilet starts filling up with water. And I'm like, yo, this ain't my house. This is my sister's house. You know what I'm saying? And the toilet was filling up. I stuck my bare hand into the toilet and had to push her Duke down the drain, bruh. My hand had Duke all right here, bruh. Nah, bro. I dealt with Duke,
bro.
You know what that came to mind? The last thing, Mook, I promise you, I'll let you go. That was so nasty that nobody thought about back then. You remember when we were younger and like I would say like second grade, they used to have us all bobbing for apples from the same bucket. Never did that.
Never did that. Yeah, that wasn't hygienic. That was not hygienic. That was very gross.
That was. Had us doing that, and I'm thinking about that like, I really thought that was normal back then. Now that I think about it, had us all dipping our heads.
You got all that spit and DNA.
But you think about, they wasn't really saying story about anything back then. Because if you think about it, back when you was in like kindergarten, have nap time, they pull out the mats. They ain't never wash the mats.
Exactly. You're right. Sneezes and coughs and.
Have you ever swabbed your desk? I swabbed my desk before. That shit. I swabbed my desk.
Oh yeah,
you swallowed
keyboard and all the shit, keyboards and shit,
all the germs and stuff. I've done that.
Yeah.
You said you swallowed germs? How you swallow germs? That's what the guy said. Like you said that,
This guy. I never swallowed shit.
Stop swallowing stuff, bro.
You swallowed that.
Stop sign.
Stop sign.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Hey, once again, thank you for kicking it with the world's most dangerous podcast. Not so common to see. We gonna get AJ some hearing aids and
hearing aids.
Stop
it. I'll tell you one thing. I left all that shit in 2025. That shit is back in 2025. That's it.
All right, y'all. Hey, peace.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.